MP Mr. Kelly, are you
Hello,
connected?
I can hear. I can hear you
Okay.
nice and easily.
All right then. I will be starting from a geopolitical point of view in relations to economic to ask you, what is the impact of the project to develop a European army on the economic relations with the leading economies?
Oh, thank you very much for the question. I think it's a very important question in this period of time. I think the idea of developing a European army, or what I think would be a coordinated defense strategy within all the European countries, has a significant impact on economic relationships with all the world major economies. And it would influence various aspects of geopolitical and trade dynamics. For example, on some points, is the strengthening of European integrations. It's a very important point. The creation of a European army or an integrated, coordinated defense strategy between us, between the European countries, will be an important step towards greater political and military integrations among the member states of the European Union. This could lead, I think, to greater cohesion in the unions with consequent economic benefits. A military united Europe could develop common policies on defense, security, external relationships, facilitating what I call smoother trade and greater economic stability. Also, we have to take in consideration the impact that we will have on the spending, military spending. You probably know, like many people will know, that many European countries spend a considerable amount of money on defense, sometimes inefficiently due to the duplication and the lack of coordinations between us countries. The creation of a coordinated European defense strategy, a European army, could lead to economies of scale and rationalizations of military spending, freeing up financial resources could be reinvested or reinvented in other areas, such as the infrastructure area, such as the R&D, social programs. And this could, without any doubt, boost economic growth and improve European global competitiveness. The other issue is the relations between the global powers. Also, we have to take this in consideration. The creation of a European army could influence economic relationship with powers like, for example, the United States, China, Russia. A military united Europe could strengthen its negotiation positions in trade and strategy, allowing the European Union to address global issues from a stronger position, I think. However, let's take also this. It could take and generate some tensions, especially with the United States, who may see our European army as a threat to its global influence. The defense industry, without any doubts, the defense collaborations between all the defense industry would increase increase the investments in research and development, technological innovations, and joint productions. This would only create jobs and stimulate new economy, but could also reduce Europe dependence on external suppliers, which is important, improving also the European economic and strategic security. The other issue is international trade, the implications that this could have on international trade. A European army or a coordinated strategy, defense strategy, would alter the dynamics existing today in the international trade between the countries. With a more cohesive foreign policy and a stronger defense capacity, the European Union could play a more active role in ensuring the security and the trade routes and exchanges. This could attract more foreign investments, responding to global threats. We're not very much responding to the global threats like terrorism, regional conflict, cyber threats. It's very important. At times, we actually respond in a very delayed fashion. A European army could improve the European Union's ability to effectively and promptly respond to all these threats. A unified approach to security could what I say, establish or position Europe as a key player in international security issue, increasing its economic and political influence. In summary, and to conclude, I think the development of a European defense strategy or a European defense coordinated strategy or a European army would have a profound and complex impact on economic relations with the world major economies. While it could lead to greater integrations and stronger positions in the global arena, there are risks and challenges to consider. But I think the key, and I conclude with this, will be to find a balance between the different needs and concerns between the unions and with international partners to ensure that this initiative contributes to a greater stability and economic prosperity and peace for all of us. Thank you.
Thank you, Enrique. I want to move to the second question, also about economic impact, but more on the policy side. Technologies in biotech, communications, and fintech are advancing very fast. Do you think Europe is ready in terms of public policy and legislator?
Another very good questions. I think a rapid evolution of technologies in biotech, communications, and fintech present a significant challenge and an opportunity at the same time for Europe, both economically and politically. The question is, as you asked, is whether Europe is politically ready to address these changes in a complex. And I think we need a complex and adept analysis. For example, in the regulations and governance, a crucial aspect of Europe political readiness is the ability to develop regulations that can be paced with technological innovations. While I think Europe has often shown foresight in creating regulations. For example, the General Data Protections Regulations. The challenge is to maintain at the same time a balance between promoting innovations and at the same time protecting the citizens' rights. Biotechnologies, for example, raise ethical and security questions that need carefully considerations and effective governance from that point of view. Investments and support for innovations is another very key issue. Europe has recognized the importance of investing in research and development to remain globally competitive. However, levels of investments, innovations, very significant across the member states are they're not very high. To address the challenges of emerging technologies, it is crucial that the European unions and individual countries develop a clear and sustainable strategy to attract investment in research and innovations, and particularly in the biotech and fintech sectors. Transnational collaborations. The global nature of modern technology requires a collaborative approach. Europe has now the opportunity to foster alliances between countries, research institutions, and private sectors companies. And that's very important, and we should take this advantage. Initiatives just such the Horizon Europe program aim to facilitate these collaborations, but must be accompanied by policies that incentivize cooperations between different actors, as well as between the member states, of course. Training, it's another issue, very important issue. That many times we actually live on the side. The rapid pace of technological changes also requires a highly skilled workshop. We know Europe must invest in training and education to ensure that citizens are ready to face new challenges and opportunities. This includes not only improving what I call the technical skills in biotech and fintech, but also better understanding the ethical and social implications of these innovations, which is very important. Sustainability and social responsibility. I think Europe has finally the opportunity to position itself as a leader in promoting sustainable and responsible technology. But ethical and sustainable business practice in biotech and fintech can help build trust with citizens and global markets. In conclusion, if I may say so, Europe is at a very major crossroads. While there are significant challenges to address, such as the need for an agile regulations and adequate investments, there are also opportunities to harness emerging technologies in ways that foster growth, innovations, and sustainability. Europe's political preparedness to embrace these rapid changes will depend on its ability to adapt, collaborate, and invest in skills needed to face the future. Thank you.
I would like to stay other half an hour because you are really enlightened, very clear in your speech and very deep on the topic. I entered just because not to let take away the stage to Miss Patricia, but because I would like directly to gratulate with you with your election as a responsible socialist, president of socialist in the Parliamentary Assembly of NATO, the first Italian that I've been through. So I would like to make gratulations to you and thanks a lot for finding time to be with us. We know that you are very busy at the moment, and the geopolitical situation it's very heavy. So thanks a lot for the work that you are doing. Thank you.
Thank you to you. Thank you very much for the time that you gave me and the opportunity, and I will be more than pleased to do it again in the future. And thank you for the congratulations. I hope to see you soon.
Perfect. The forum is your home, so whenever you want, you're welcome.
Thank you for your contribution, Enrique. Now we